Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Spire Goblin here, and I've been thinking. So, not a lot of people are actually watching my videos anymore, and that's probably due to my inconsistency in uploads. But I also think it might have something to do with my content, because I've been thinking this for a while now, and I think I even said it in Sonic before the sequel at one point, but I just don't feel like my solo content is up to par with my team up content, where I am with someone else. I just don't feel like it's as funny. At least it's not as consistently funny, because it takes me a while to get to a point where I can start making funny content, and usually by the time that happens, the session is already over. And while I'm getting there, I'm just having verbal diarrhea, and that's been happening a lot with Sonic Before the Sequel, and Axiom Verge, and even older series when I first came back, like the Spider-Man 2 on Game Boy Color. That suffered a lot from that. So, but my content where I'm with other people, it's a lot more consistent quality-wise. So I'm thinking that Sonic Before the Sequel and Ultimate Survival Returns will finish as they have been. They will be the only solo series from here on. After Sonic Before the Sequel, and every other series, every new series, every old series that is going on currently, only because Sonic Before the Sequel is almost done, and in order to get people on to Ultimate Survival, I would have to make it a server, and that's a lot harder than just running a mod pack multiplayer. And I don't want to cancel it because it's so fun to make. And that's the problem with these, is that they're fun to make, but they're not as much fun to edit, especially when they're not extremely hilarious like all my content where it's not just me. So, yeah. So, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, as soon as I've gone through my old footage of that, I'm going to have someone else come on. And Axiom Verge, I think I'm going to reboot, because let's be honest here, those first two episodes aren't amazing, and I doubt the footage I have left over is really going to save it. So, might as well just restart fresh with another person on, which I'm having doubts, because this now means that in order to make any content other than Sonic Before the Sequel and Ultimate Survival, I need to rely on my friends more. I need to have someone there with me so that I can actually make good content, but it's just something I have to do. Because if I don't do it, then series like Spider-Man 2 happen, where you know, the first episode was really good, and that last episode's really good, but everything in between just sucks. And I just can't do that anymore. So, Axiom Verge is getting rebooted, Sonic Before the Sequel and Ultimate Survival Returns are going to be my only solo content from here on, and that might even change with Ultimate Survival. If I can get a server up and running, then I will bring someone on. But until then, it's going to be solo, and it's going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. So, oh, and one last note. I am working on an animated intro and outro to make my videos look more professional, because at this point they're just kind of stuff I put together in Movie Maker, and while the quality of the content, I can't really change that with how I edit and stuff, at least an animated intro would make it look more professional. Because until I have a consistent view base, the stuff that I'm making right now isn't gonna cut it. So yeah, the animated intro is gonna take a while, but I don't think I'll be making any videos until I get them finished, because really no one's watching, so who's gonna care anyway besides the few of you who are still here. And if you are one of those people, mostly Jarhead, because I know he watches these updates, and not much else, but you know, I can't really blame him with how my content has been, so yeah, once the animated intro and outro are done, I will go back to making content as much as I can, and I'll go through all the old footage of solo stuff, and once that's gone, there will be no more solo stuff except for Ultimate Survival. So, yeah, thanks for watching this long rant. I've been wanting to make this for a while, but I just wasn't sure how to put it right. But yeah, I guess that's it. See you on the flip side.